Hey all, Scott here. Most opinions shared are accurate to our thoughts and feelings, and you know what they say, every Wii branded game got a scene, but Wii music.
What? What the? Welcome to a very special video on my humble channel. Today is Wii Music's 13th anniversary. Now I feel old. Wii Music is definitely a unique game to say the least. The game's been covered by a lot of people with one thing in common. I am.
The game sucks. Alright? So, you may be wondering, why another hater, right? I'm not a hater, okay? Let me clarify. My name is Rainbow Kappa. I've been modding Wii Music for like over a year now. About a year and a half, actually. And I have seen Wii Music through a different mindset and light than most people have. Right? Wii Music isn't a game to be taken seriously. It's unlike Mario or Zelda, right? Wii Music is a sandbox before Minecraft, especially, so it's less understandable why people understand it. Just wrong timing, bad timing. But also, the game encourages creativity and sandbox mechanics. Yet everybody thinks, oh, it's a game. You have to get to the end where there is no end. There's no ending. You have to take the game as a meme, as a funny haha moment. So, funny enough, I got Wii Music, my original copy, the same year it came out. I didn't pre-order it because I was also very young, aka 7 years old when Wii Music came out. Now I'm 20 years old. Reference to all those people out there who grew up with a Wii or has a Wii right now and plays modded Mario Kart Online with Wii Empire. Or Wii Major, or Wii Sports Resort, Storm Island, Source City, even my upcoming mod, MELODII. We can download the demo today. The Wii still has players, right? And overall, that goes to my point. Things have changed, and Wii Music, positively or negatively, has impacted my life. The Wii in general has. It's turning 15 as well this year, November. Crazy. I feel old more. But with that said, Wii Music has been one of those more unique games which have impacted my childhood up to now, especially. So when I was 7, I played it like normal, and yeah, it's like I went out like it's a game for children. People thought. So yeah, I was jamming. I had no idea what the negative part was. Like it's a simple game. Play as a kid, enjoy it. Now, obviously, when I was older, people like Scott the Wild later on, and people just in general would make videos. Oh, Wii Music's bad, and give these reasons, and they have fair arguments. Wii Music didn't sell well according to a lot of people, and it hasn't really because of Nintendo. Even Miyamoto dropped the idea of a sequel because it didn't sell enough, at least in theory. It just couldn't produce enough funds to remake the experience they wanted in their heads. So Miyamoto seemed like the most engaged and influenced person that wanted Wii Music to be a good game, because he was leading was the leading music person on the other than Wild at the time. Just for clarification, it was Tataka's song though, right? Was according to Scott the Waz, and to my knowledge, his first, it was confirmed, and only lead director role. He has led other games later, right, in the future, like he done music, but he never got past the head of music until then, and then it failed, so he didn't do the music. I was like at this degree because it's not. There's no music games like Wii Music anymore. There's barely Rock Band and Just Dance the only one, but Just Dance, that's another story. Okay. But yeah, there's no Tataka song either, so that's part of the issue. I could see not a good enough song selection that the directors could have done. But yeah, Tataka's the lead, and even Tataka considered at one point to include more than 50. They wanted to shrink it so it to be simple, but that might have been one of the downfall points. Is too limited of a selection and too limited of instruments and that kind of creativity. They promoted creativity, but they didn't give enough of it in the game other than relying on what the player just Wii emote could do, right? Wii limitations. Which is awful, right? I like Wii Music too for other reasons, and the concept, right? I have to praise them. The issue is not everyone has the patience and creativity to waggle your emo and hope that something good happens. I guess they think anyone could play music, but in reality, you can't just play music overnight. You can't build Rome over at one night either. So why could you get Wii Music in one night? Spend $60. Funny enough, it was at Walmart for the longest time, like the decade, and it was $60. Why would you go to Walmart, get the game, and come back and hope you can play music in one night? Well, that's what Nintendo thought. But besides that, Nintendo made a game, and I guess Nintendo, from my opinion, is they're very innovative, like Sega was before them. Like they introduced networking before, around the time Nintendo tried networking the disk drive before it failed, you know. But they actually kept it right until the Dreamcast, and then they stopped making consoles, unlike Nintendo and Xbox and all that. And Sony. With that said, Nintendo tried adding some features to Wii Music, like sharing videos and all that, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough to save them, or salvage enough Wii Music or sequel or anything else. Like at the beginning of the video, Scott DeWaz himself said, there was no sequel for Wii Chess or Wii Music. Wii Chess wasn't an international game either. Wii Music was. That marks how unsuccessful and unsellable the game was. I truly believe Wii Music could have been better. And partly is because of the marketing, part of it is because of the game. But a rhythm game could have been done really well and successful for Nintendo if they did some things differently. Funnily enough, here comes the section where I'm excited for, because this is how we did fix it, and how we did fix it, to most praise. So according to the wiki site, which is, from what I know, 100% mostly right, because no one's gonna add a Wii Music video, just wiki just to say, oh, it's a Rick Rowe. But yeah, the wiki says there was a company that, like one of the reviews said, there was a lack of, like I previously said, there was a lack of good songs, right? Song choice. Well, we, and a lot of people in the community, in modern day. I'm one of the older members in the community, right? But what we have done is we have made Wii Music moddable, unlike all the other games like Wii Chess, even Wii Sports, Wii Party, Wii Sports Resort, Wii Play Motion. Name any Wii Fit, any of the main first party Wii games. Wii Music has been an interesting one though, because people have on the GBA temp and all those forums have wanted a solution to this ever since 2010. Believe it or not, the issue is we never figured it out due to, I'm the only one that's been. I probably might be the only one in the community now that's active enough to be. I was born when it happened. A lot of these people, notably in the Wii Music community, modding community, is under 16 and younger. I'm 20, and that might sound weird, but I'm glad there's new people and new potential musicians, like Miyamoto once said, for the game to come back, perhaps. Yes, it's only a handful of 100 to 1,000, 200,000 people, right? It's more niche than anything. But it's still a nice game to make memories with and mod. With that said, modding the game has been an innovative, creative, and crazy addiction for mine. hobby. But Wii Music modding has been, thanks to me, an inner circle of people, me, Benjamin Hack, go check out Neil, Joey the Chucker, Celestial Kitsune, who those last three are the same person reference. Have made a tool called Wii Music Editor on GitHub, and this tool lets you commit a MIDI, which is older type of song audio, right, that you may not be aware of. It just literally you can get off Misc or Google it, right? You get like MIDI of Super Mario Galaxy, Gusty Galaxy. for instance. Put it in, edit it, open it, download it, edit it. So it has these 4 tracks: melody, harmony, chord, and bass are the 4 ones you need. Once you do that, save and all that, put in the tool, drag it over the command prompt tool, click what song you want to overwrite, and ta-da! You got a real working song in Wii Music. This is where the part is, though. What if I'm not a musician? What if I'm not good with editing? That's gonna be the hard part, because you need to know how to navigate MIDI editors and all that. And no, before you ask, you cannot use MP3 to MIDI converters. This makes it nightmare feel. It's almost like an inside joke of us. Like, if you use MP3 to MIDI to like Bear and MIDI, prepare for a bad time. Not Sans including. Okay, I'm sorry, Sans. No, don't give you a bad time. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, Sans is a good name too, but not now, Sans. But yeah, pretty much that's that tool, right? And we use it, and also Broad Crate and all those generic Wii tools and GameCube tools apply as well. Mostly Broad Crate and C tools from Chatters, and the if you're aware of that stuff, like Mario Kart. How you play Mario Kart Wii online and all that uses this Broad Crate tool or whatever. It's easier now, but that's the simplest way to explain it. What I wanted to explain though is this has pretty much been the only leg left on Wii Music and the Wii community in general. Is just modding the games. Starting the Wii closed in 2014 online. The Wii shop closed in 2019, and anything like video services, last really reason to buy Wii, you already modded it, was in 2020 with the video services like Amazon, Netflix, all those closing, along with Just Dance not making games anymore, which is unfortunate. Though Just Dance is a good game when I was younger and I liked it. There is ways to mod it and get to new songs very easily. So if you play on the Wii and you don't mind playing offline until someone mods online again, because Wii Invite doesn't work from the knowledge, then you can get the new games on there. Just dump it from the new game, copy, and put it in there. So why would you do that for a game that's older? I have no idea. Yeah. But with that said, Wii games in general are great. Wii Music even. I have never played Wii chess, because I never played chess in real life. Might do it one day on my stream or video, but that's not time for that right now. But my main point of this video is to explain. I get their points on how Wii Music didn't sell well and how it's a bad game to them. The part that sparked me making this video was 3 reasons. One is 13th anniversary of Wii Music is coming up, 15th of the Wii, right? Same reason. Anniversary stuff. So why not give it another reason to make another video for this? This is not the only video in the part. Check out the playlist. Down in the description below for more of this special content. Along with that though, the second reason was in the intro, Scott DeWaz and Nathaniel Bandy, that is from a clip from their video of how Wii Music pretty much just is a horrible game. And I'm pretty sure they made it because of a meme partly, and because, well, it didn't factually sell well and do well, right? It's a great content game to make fun of. For me though, this, I guess it makes sense because I'm nostalgic for it, right? Grew up with it. But I have some, if you are willing, or if you're very like a musician and want to make music in it, Wii Music's a nice pioneering frontier for anyone interested. The most notable reason, even at the beginning of this video, or at some point in this video I think, Scott DeWan mentioned, like, oh, I'm going to become a full-time Wii Music creator. And he gets 0 subs. That is partially wrong. Partially because, it's hard enough for anyone to make new content. But for me, I have 150 subs, almost. And I have done pretty well over the years. I'm more successful on Twitch from the past, but I can do well on YouTube as well, to some satisfactory result. I don't do it for money either, so that makes things even for me. I'm just happy with making content not being banned for whatever weird reason YouTube has now. Not really demonetized. Crap. But anyways, there's one person I want you to meet that I can't get an interview with just yet, but maybe if they watch this video, they can say something in my DMs. Or on Discord. I'm their Discord, by the way, so maybe. Maybe not. Time will tell. Winter is coming. Yeah, that's wrong line. Wrong line. Anyways, this guy. His name ADAMCROSSING. Great guy, and he's a younger than me, like everyone else, except one person. Gib. Hi, Gib. People watching this. Pretty much, ADAMCROSSING is the notorious person that makes the most popular Wii music content in this community. Though there's one big caveat with it. I'm not trying to expose Emulator. I might, if he wants to request me to take the video down, I might just re-upload an edited version of it without this part. But just know that before watching ADAMCROSSING, I thought he actually would mod the games, but also it's pretty clearly obvious he doesn't, at least used to not mod the game. Because number one reason, he made videos before modding Wii music was possible. Or it's common, like documented and all that, right? He made content since 2017, which is a long time even for, that's about the same age as my current YouTube iteration. Don't remind me about the older ones because those are gone for a reason. Twitch has been around since before that, ever since my YouTube first I thought of YouTube. And that's around, definitely. But for YouTube, it's 2017 Pro Plus. And I haven't been making YouTube content for Wii Music since this year. It's my first year. Full year. Since last year. I started in winter last year. So it's almost a year. But ADAMCROSSING has been doing it for years now. The issue is, Wii Music modding hasn't been around for more than 2 years. It's been around, he made content since 2017, Wii Music, making him having to find another way. The reason I expected, and I believe it's confirmed, is he uses sound font swapping, which is literally ripping the sound font, making music, and lining it up with the gameplay, which isn't bad. No, don't leave his channel and sub because of that. It's more flexible actually for him because it's his videos too, right? It's his videos, it's his channel. So I'm not trying to blame you if you don't understand either. But ADAMCROSSING's a great guy, and I wanted him for a couple projects related to 13th anniversary. Though I have no idea at the time of the recording if he's willing to do it or not. Anything like that. In fact, anyone willing in the sphere, like I know personally, is welcome to join me on like a second special part on perhaps on the day of Wii Music's 13th. Because this is actually, unfortunately, I might edit it out again. This is gonna be the first of, I'm hoping, 2 parts of this thing. It might be 3 because at the end of this video I'm gonna have an announcement to make, and I thought hard about this because it's been a project I had for a couple months, right? But I haven't got any steam to motivate and all that till that recent video, and that's been background for a while as well. But Wii Music is a game. It's a unique game, right? And I know I'm probably in the minority that likes it for any reason, being nostalgic or modding it or whatever. And I don't expect a lot of people to even download my mod or play Remager 2.0 whenever it comes out. Remager 2.0 when video, or just Remager 1.0, which is the original modding of Wii Music that is severely outdated. Or just making your own mods, right? But I hope you understand why Wii Music, at least you're aware of what's going on with the community. It isn't dead. If you're ever interested in a niche or the game like this, or the game but it's like not like Rock Band or Just Dance, because that's a different field, right? It's more complex perhaps, or you want charting, you want midis, then Wii Music's your game. And if you've never played Wii Music and you're here for some odd reason, at me in Discord or while we're in, because I'm in a lot of the Wii game communities, and just or at me, DM me, and I greet you with open arms. But Wii Music is definitely a game I don't expect a lot of people to be influenced by, me at least. It's more a game you got it picked up early on in 2008 for the best. And enjoy it for more than just has the right mindset early on, right? A lot of people unfortunately didn't like Wii Music for the reasons they thought. I'm not trying to pinpoint it on anyone, right? But Wii Music is a game Miyamoto thought was thinking, oh, it's gonna influence a lot of people. Unfortunately, it isn't meant to. It didn't do that. It just made people think, oh, it's a real game. We gotta aim for a best score, but there isn't a best score for the time, right? There isn't no ending. Heck, there isn't even staff credits or title screen. There's actually it's unused. The title screen for Wii Music, it's unfinished, and the game's common layout stuff. So we can't get it work fully. But that's another topic for another day, because beta stuff is definitely a unique thing compared to this video where I just share my thoughts in the game for the 13th anniversary part 1. But it's 20 minutes now, around that. And I just want to say thank you for watching. I know not everyone will understand why I made this video. People would maybe mock me or make fun of me for even addressing a game this old or this ridiculous for them in their heads. But in my heart, in my head, I like Wii Music. I love it. Not like, that's not weird. I love it for the game concept. And I love it for the different reasons that you probably would have at home. Wii Music's currently only $10 at most on Amazon, or cheaper if you get it used. It closes like $30 at Amazon used. Last time I checked, it's shipping included, because it's like $1 by itself to shipping. So if you ever thought about getting Wii Music finally, I highly recommend it, but it really depends on you. Thank you for watching, and happy 13th anniversary. Hope you stay tuned and watch my other videos. Like the birthday present for beta that I made up, fake beta 64 episode, or the first Fusion collab I did, which was of Game Theory collab. Fusion is a Fusion like a Wii Music brilliant, but it was solo. Or my upcoming project, which is the Wii Music Part 2 or Part 3, whatever, the grand finale, which is a Wii Music theme Fusion collab featuring people I have mentioned in the video already, and hopefully more of you guys. If you're interested, please get a hold of me in the comments below, or DM me on Discord or any other social media. We're welcoming as many people we can get. Till next time, it's been an honor. Rainbow Campus out. Bye!